In case you haven't developed a taste for bad apples yet, well, this first batch, it's going to leave you satisfied, I can tell you that. So let's add a little salt, let's turn up the heat, and let's get to cooking.
Punishment tonight for 4 Dallas police officers who were caught on camera laughing at a retired Army sergeant whose medical needs caused him to soil himself. Initially, DPD determined the officers had not violated policy, but that changed. Marvin Hurst with the officer's reprimand.
Please hear me when I ask all to make change.
Donnell Lane is aware his plea at the podium is yielding results.
It looks like a written reprimand was issued for all 4 officers in addition to having them attend training.
Major Irene Alanis with the Dallas Police Department's Internal Affairs Division told the Community Police Oversight Board the reprimand is the outcome of a hearing on Tuesday.
So if IED did not see that it was a complaint, and now we see the officers involved were told that they are being reprimanded, what are the changes within IED to look at these type of complaints in a different light?
At issue, retired Army Sergeant Lane needing to use the restroom at a pizza place in Deep Ellum last summer. He says he was denied, even as he tried to show off-duty Dallas officers his medical documentation. Lane says he soiled himself and called 911. Then body camera footage revealed officers laughing at the incident. Lane complained to Internal Affairs, but got told the officers did not violate policy.
So the issue that we had previously was a video that was missed in IAD, and that situation has been handled here in my office.
When the Police Oversight Board tried to launch an independent investigation for Lane, DPD picked the case up again, but took months to reach discipline, creating frustration and tension.
We can't investigate something you have initially not investigated.
Mr. Chair, is there a question in there for me?
Yeah, I cannot understand it.
By phone, Lane told CBS News Texas he had no comment about the decision.
Now that discipline has been rendered, will DPD be doing anything for Mr. Lane? By that, I mean, will he be receiving an apology from anyone?
As far as communication goes, he will be receiving a letter from our office when we conclude our investigation.
Marvin Hurst, CBS News Texas.
All right. Come on, folks. Go get the kids. Let's gather the whole family around for this story. We want to have a good look at this guy. This is a lesson on why you don't invite cops to parties, especially parties where there's going to be alcohol. Look at this guy. What was your first clue that you shouldn't give a gremlin alcohol? Is it their red nose, or is it their goofy little Betty Crocker hairdo, or is it their gigantic ears? See? Look what happens when you give a knucklehead cop alcohol on duty. On-duty Florida cop was drunk when he drew his gun after crashing into police car, police say. The officer has been arrested and relieved of his duties, officials say. Oh, goodness, I sure hope so. A Miami-Dade officer was drunk when he crashed his county SUV into a parked police car and drew his gun, according to authorities. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I want to see the video. That has to be hilarious, you guys. Victor Montalvo, 43, remained behind bars Wednesday morning at the county's Turner Guilford Night Correction Institute, and a $2,000 bond jail records show. I mean, he couldn't post a $2,000 bond? Come on, bro. Montalvo was driving a black Ford Explorer SUV going west on Southwest 72nd Street toward 144th Avenue when he crashed into a car. Oh, lordy, into a parked Miami-Dade police car around 12:40 p.m. Tuesday, according to the arrest report. Oh, the officer in the marked vehicle, police say, was providing security for a slow-moving roadway traffic marking crew and had his police emergency lights activated to warn drivers. Oh, goodness. We got to get to the juicy part where this dude draws his gun, you guys. You know it's going to be good. Okay, police said Montalvo got out of his SUV unsteady while the uniformed police officer, whose cops are had just been rear-ended, went to check on the crew. Sorry, you guys, this freaking stuff keeps jumping in my way here. Oh, he went to check on the crew. The situation worsened when the crew member told the uniformed police officer that they saw Montalvo lying prone in the roadway. What? What are you doing, Montalvo? Crazy, allegedly. Officers Bick observed the defendant reach to the front of his waistband, draw a semi-automatic firearm, and take what appeared to be a low, ready, prone, tactical type position with what appeared to be a dazed or confused look on his face, police said in the arrest report. Oh my goodness. He saw an acorn. Zbick pointed his gun toward Montalvo and loudly ordered him to drop the pistol, police said. Montalvo quickly dropped his gun and Zbick kicked it away. Goodness gracious. This could have been really ugly because this cop is a knucklehead, you guys. He probably still has a job. We're going to take a look at that picture here again. Montalvo was then handcuffed and put into the back of the police vehicle. Oh, Montalvo, you Montalvo. Crazy cop, Montalvo. I drank too much, Montalvo told Zbick, according to police. Another officer told investigators Montalvo's breath smelled like alcohol. The officer also noted Montalvo had watery eyes, slurred speech, and appeared confused about what happened and where he was. He's a drunk cop, allegedly, apparently, on duty, drawing his gun on another cop after he just crashed into a cop car. What an amazing, amazing synopsis. Okay, another officer who arrived to conduct a DUI investigation said Montalvo had blood on his face and nose. Oh, what a knucklehead. He probably punched himself because he's a cop. Oh, I'm so stupid, I'm going to punch myself. The officer told investigators Montalvo refused to do a standardized field sobriety test and provide a sample of his breath, which are used to help determine if a driver is impaired. Oh, Montalvo, I'll give you a little bit of my hair gel and a piece of gum if you'd like. Okay, while Montalvo was in the back seat of the police car, he peeled. Oh, he peed on himself, police said. Oh, Lordy. Did I just read that? I'm not in trouble, am I? Okay, I'm just reading here. Okay, while Montalvo was in the back seat of the police car, he peed on himself, police said. Okay, Montalvo was charged with DUI and causing property damage for peeing all over the cop car. Police said Montalvo could also be charged with using a firearm while under the influence of alcohol, which he should be. You can't brandish a firearm and not get 6 years, right? You and I couldn't do that. Montalvo, just simply alone, because you should know better, you're supposed to be held to a higher standard, you were in a cop car. Miami-Dade Police Director Stephanie Daniels said in a news release Montalvo was relieved of his duties. Well, he relieved himself in the back of the car, too. Okay, as a police director, I am disheartened by the recent incident involving one of my officers who was arrested for driving under the influence. Wasn't just that. It wasn't just that, lady. Listen to this cop. Oh, Miami-Dade Police Director Stephanie Daniels. Boo! As a police director, I am disheartened. Boo! My heart is disheartened by the recent incident involving one of my officers who was arrested for driving under the influence. Lady, he was brandishing a weapon because he's a knucklehead animal cop, just like you. You're an animal, lady. Allegedly, she said. My officers are held to the highest standard of conduct. Boo, boo, doo, doo, doo. No, he wasn't. He wasn't no good. He ain't no good. All of your officers are no good, just like him. That's the truth. All right. Oh, they're held to that conduct both on and off duty, and the actions of this individual do not reflect the core values of our department. She failed to mention that he was on duty, drunk off his ass, and he brandished a weapon, and he was in a vehicle. Once again, on duty Florida cop was drunk when he drew his gun. Oh, and his boss down here is so disappointed that she's just not disappointed. She's disheartened. That's all. So I think the real Cruella DeVille, the real criminal in this situation is the police director, Stephanie Daniels. I submit, it's my opinion, she's a low, dirty dog.